Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel, Two Brothers Outdoors Homestead Edition. Today we're going to saw a couple of maple logs that we are hoping are spalted. We pulled them out of the woods a couple of weeks ago, so come on along with us and let's see what they look like. If this is your first visit to our channel, we hope you like what you see. If you do, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. We always answer the comments. Okay, let's get this show started. This is a 1952 Ford 8N tractor. She's a little temperamental when the weather gets cold and she hasn't run for a while, but she'll go. She always does. Never lets us down. This log came from a maple tree that blew over in a storm several years ago. It was a widowmaker for years until the top finally rotted enough to where the tree fell and hit the ground. We got 2 solid logs out of it. They're covered with mushrooms. Can't wait to open it and see what lies inside. Once we get the log squared up and level, we will lock her down and get started with this saw job. Even though it's covered with mushrooms, you can see the spalting in the end. This other end has a little bit of punk in the end of it. We're hoping that it's not too deep. Alright, we're going to warm up the saw, make the last couple of final adjustments, and we're going to get started here in just a second. We will skim the log first to make sure we have the pith level and adjust our toe boards accordingly. We have decided to cut these boards at 5/4 thick. That'll give whoever buys these boards enough room to plane them and get them smooth and still leave an inch behind. This first cut is like Christmas morning. You never know what you're going to find until you open it up. Sometimes you're very pleased, sometimes you're breathless, and sometimes it's like, oh, crud. This time it's like, oh my goodness, look at all that spalting, and there's wormholes to boot. This is going to be some beautiful wood. We decided we're going to make 3 cuts before we actually roll the log over and start cutting from the other side. There's a tiny bit of punk right there in the center, but that's not going to hurt a thing.
I think we'll have some good wood on this side before we get into that. We should.
You will notice that once we roll the log over, we lay the knees down, and we do not dog this part of the log down. There's no need to. It'll sit right there and not budge an inch. That is one of the main reasons we took 3 cuts off the top before we roll the log. Can you guess where this camera angle is coming from? If you guessed that those are roof rafters you're looking at, you would be 100% correct. The angle is underneath the log looking up. That was the blade that just went by. One thing I like about this saw, it has a very deep throat in it. It's over 11 inches deep, which allows me to make several cuts without removing any boards. Speeds the operation up and makes things just a little bit easier, especially if you're running things by yourself. Alright, we're going to get things cleaned up and let's see what we ended up with. Spalting in this log. We are very pleased with the grain pattern and the spalting in this log. Somebody's going to be really happy. Some woodworker is going to absolutely love these boards. Alright guys, we appreciate you coming along on this adventure with us. And hit that like button if you like what you see. Until the next one, we will see you later.